back in the greenhouse today, and I don't know if you guys are like me, but I am just itching to get more stuff planted. So when I get a beautiful day like today, even though it's a Sunday, I don't usually try to do too much on a Sunday, but gosh, it is so beautiful. Got a Pepper's coming in here to say hi. It is so beautiful outside. It's like 60 something degrees outside. It was like 92 in here in the greenhouse. I've got plants out here that I brought out to make room for other ones to grow inside because I only have places under the grow lamps for 4 of these trays. My kohlrabi is getting really big, so I'm going to go ahead and put those out. I have 15 kohlrabi plants. If all of them came up, I'm going to put those out, and I've got some early cabbage I'm going to put out. I've got a bed that I can put 18 plants in, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I have a hoop net to go over the top of it so the chickens don't mess with it. And so that's my plan. I'm going to do that today. Trying a little bit of crop rotation. I had some tomatoes in one of these beds last year, and I'm going to now put this stuff in that bed, move from a fruit to a leaf. I'm just giving it a try. We're going to see how this works. I've never really tried this before. I usually plant the same thing in the same spots. So we're going to give it a try and see. I've got 3 beds that are getting close to being ready to plant. I'm adding some more dirt. I'm going to try adding some cow manure and mixing it in really good. And then once I plant, I'm going to put a layer of wood chips down so that the fruit can't and the leaves can't touch the dirt. So I've kind of read mixed reviews about doing that. I know you're supposed to like compost it and let it go, you know, winter, but I'm going to try it and see what it does. I think if I mix it in and don't put a ton in there, I don't think it'll burn my plants up. And as long as my leaves or none of the fruits touch the manure, I think I'll be okay. So we're going to see how that works. I'm not going to plant any root crops in it this year because that would be, you know, right in it. So we don't want to do that. But we're just going to give it a try. It's all about experimentation. I'm all about experimentation. So we're going to see what happens. So let's go get some of these kohlrabis planted. A brand new plant for me this year. Actually, I'm not going to carry it out there. I'm going to leave it right there. I have these windows, how we built this, they're double hung, so I can just push the window down and grab the stuff out of the side. I'm going to just do that. I'm going to carry it. Instead of trying to carry it out and around one-handed, trying to open everything, I'm just going to pull it out of there. Definitely got to keep this shut, though. Or these guys will get in there. Give them a little food so they'll leave me alone while I'm planting all these nice green juicy plants. All right, now I can get those out. So I really love the soil blocks. So if any of the seeds don't germinate, then I just basically take that and put it right back in where I have this other dirt at that's already mixed up. I just put it back in there. I'll show you. So this is what I planted, but some of these I already got them out. But some of them, like you can see right here, this is the bottom of one, and so I can just take all that dirt and put it right back in over here with all the other over here, and I can reuse that. But look at these. I love the soil blocks. Love them so far. I can get so many in here. Look at that, just blowing in the wind. That's one thing. I was talking about blowing in the wind. That's one thing I didn't actually think about when we built this greenhouse, was these windows are double hung so they can actually open. So when I put seedlings in here, if it's going to be really pretty out, I can actually open this and the wind will blow across here and actually help harden these off. So that will be wonderful. We're going to see how they do. I did put some out in the garden, as you saw earlier. We're going to see how those do. I do have to remember to shut this window because I don't need the peppers getting too cold. But I'm going to see how they do. If it gets too cold, I do have some fabric I can throw over the top of those hoops and protect them from frost. But everything else is seeds right now. That is the only plant that's out there, is the kohlrabi and the cabbage. you don't get the good green plants. So I went out to the barn to get a little bit of the cow manure that we have out there. I was gonna wait, I've been shoveling. I was gonna wait and use it for next year, let it overwinter and compost, but I've read that some people actually don't wait, they use it fresh because, some people use it fresh because it's not as hot as horse or chicken manure, so that's what I did. I went ahead and spread it onto 3 of my raised beds, and you can tell the chickens are doing exactly what I wanted them to. They're getting in there, scratching, finding whatever, parasites, whatever they want, and then I'm going to top dress it with a little bit more soil. And that's actually what I am doing now, is getting some of this topsoil that was out of the Wallapini that is probably going to be moved, and putting it in the wheelbarrow, of course, and taking it over there and putting it on those 3 beds. All right, that's a wrap. I am headed in. I'm done with what I wanted to do today. I actually did more than what I wanted to do today. But I'm going to head in and enjoy the rest of my Sunday.